Hi guys, and welcome to another Black Scorpions review. Today we have for you G&G's RK104. Okay, first of all we are going to look at the externals on this weapon. Now, this is another finely made AK replica by G&G. You'll find the lower receiver is made of a magnesium alloy. The upper receiver, or cover on the top here, is actually made of steel. The mags also are made of steel. The flash hider is steel. And then the other parts here are a nondescript heavyweight alloy, same with the bolt as well. All other parts are I've got a good quality finish in nylon reinforced plastic. This AK replica, just like pretty much every AK replica that's made in Airsoft, houses a version 3 gearbox. Everything in that gearbox is standard hop unit and everything, so any parts that G&P or TM or anyone makes, Garda parts, all those parts fit in absolutely no problems, which is nice and easy for any upgrades in the future. This also comes with a 6.04mm Type 4 barrel, which makes it pretty accurate. It's a nice touch of G&G with pretty much all their weapons that we reviewed. You'll probably notice that they seem to all come with 6.04 Type 4 barrels, which is really good. It saves you a bit of money when it comes to upgrading in the future, keeps them nice and accurate. Now, a nice touch that G&G included with this rifle is the bolt setup. Now, as far as I'm aware, no other manufacturer has done this in the same way that G&G have. What they've done is they've actually given you a very realistic heavyweight bolt. It gives a nice clack, as you can see there. Now, this also strips apart like the real thing on these parts here, so I'll take this apart so you can see what I'm talking about with the bolt. Now, in order to take this apart, you've got the selector plate here, which I might as well explain quickly while I'm here. When it's at the top, it's on safe. Now, unlike M4s and most other weapons, the first selection as you go down is actually full auto, and it's the bottom section that's semi-auto, so that's the reverse order of what a lot of weapons are. Now, to strip this apart, you have to be in at least the full auto bit there. You've got a button on the back here, you push that in, and that releases the steel top cover. Then you can see the spring that allows the bolt to move back here. You push this part forward, that pops out with the spring. Now the bolt is free to move backwards. Now, something that's worth noting on this piece is you can see along the top of the gearbox here that the wires are run along here. Now, the rails that this runs along, they pass just under the wires there. Now, as you get to the end, you just need to be careful. Don't take this off quickly because you may nick the wire there. Okay, so we'll pop that off, taking care when we get to the end. And that there is the effort that G&G have gone to on this weapon. Looks just like the real thing. Really nice bolt setup you've got there. Now, the other interesting thing they've done is, because you've got this big bolt setup, you can't fit a battery along the top of this AK like you can with a lot of other brands of AK. However, what G&G have cleverly done is allow you to unscrew this piece off through here, and you can take this away. That leaves this top cover completely clear. And then if you wanted to, you could rewire to the front. If you want to put a folding stock, a different type of stock on that wouldn't accommodate a battery, you can pop it in the top. Just a nice touch. Okay, the version 3 gearbox that comes in this, it is a standard gearbox, all standard parts, easy to get replacements. All the parts that are in there, high quality, however, they're no frills parts. There's no bearing spring guide, bearing piston head or anything like that. It's a standard 6mm gearbox. Like I say, it's good quality, good reliability. This gun now we've had for coming up for 5 years now, and it's still got the original manufacturer seal on top of the gearbox, so we've not had any trouble with it whatsoever. It came out the box firing at 350 FPS, and has gradually over time, because of use, it's dropped down to about 330, 335. That's fine if you're playing outdoors. A lot of places will allow an FPS up to 350, some places allow a little bit more. For indoors, however, that could be a little bit too much, so you might want to check with the place that you're buying it for the FPS that it's doing before you put your money down, just to make sure it's going to be right for where you want to play. Because this weapon has a solid stock, nice large solid stock, it is capable of taking a large nickel metal hydride style battery. So you can get like a 3.5, 4,000 milliamp battery in there, lasts you all day easy, even if you've got a heavy trigger finger. Now, the way you put it in, you can see on the back of the stock here, the butt pad, which is also made of steel, has 2 flathead screws. Remove both of those, and inside there you'll find a large Tamiya connector, which will connect to most large batteries that you buy. This gun comes with a 600 round high cap, massive capacity high cap. You see the wheel on the bottom there. Like the other parts on the weapon that are made of steel, the mag itself is also nicely finished in blued steel. Really nice touch. This gun will take TM mags, G&P mags. We've had all sorts of brands stuck in, various G&G AKs we've got in the team, and we've not had any compatibility issues with any of them. Now, G&G produce two versions of this rifle. They produce this one we've been looking at today, which is the RK104, which is the shorter of the two. It's 860mm in total length and has a 357mm 6.04mm type bore barrel. Now the other version they do, the 103, we have the front end here, which the owner of this rifle here is able to switch over quite quickly. That's the longer front end. Now this one, the RK103 in its entirety, is 985mm in length, so it's about 135mm longer than the short version. And the barrel is 463mm long. Again, it's a 6.04mm type bore barrel, so you're getting just over about 110mm more barrel length, quite a lot more. The weight of the two rifles, this one comes in at 2.8 kilos, so it's not super heavy, but it's certainly not light. There's a lot of metal on there that makes it heavy. You get a battery and a mag in that, and you're going to tip that over 3 kilos easily. And the 103, the longer one, sorry, comes in at 3.2 kilos. As you can see on the longer front end, the 103, we've got a Star grenade launcher, which fitted on with no problems, so it's compatible with some aftermarket parts. Now, both of these weapons, both the RK103, which is the long version, and the RK104, which is the short version, both retail in the UK at £255. This has been another Black Scorpions review. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more weapon reviews, accessory reviews and airsoft site reviews, please visit our website at blackscorpions.co.uk.